You know, we need to have a winter classic this year, but did you see the images from the Lake Tahoe event?
I will sum it up by saying this: hockey porn.
Yeah,
I mean, we both played ice hockey. You still play. That's a dream to play on a rink like that on a slightly overcast day where it's like maybe just about freezing and the ice is still good and you're flying around out there with that backdrop right on the water. Just oh man, that's heaven. That's heaven.
I gotta say, I was watching the replay yesterday of the game. I had it on my TV as I was getting dressed before I left, and the Flyers were running a breakout. And because it was played later on in the day instead of the original 3 o'clock Eastern starting time, it was the sun was starting to set, and it looked picturesque. Wasn't even the word to use. You had the setting sun and the Rockies and Lake Tahoe all behind you as they're running a breakout. Hockey porn. I don't even know if that even fits. Is the best way to
No,
describe that.
I don't know if there's any words that could do it. It was just it's just beautiful, man. Just an absolute beautiful setting. It was perfect, and honestly, I'd rather see that as the outdoor game than the stadium games.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I understand that as well because but I think this provided such a unique situation because they couldn't have fans at the games anyway. So they were able to do this and in an absolute, uh, just an absolute isolation. Now, I think it also helped not having fans there for when they encountered problems with the ice and were trying to fix what was going on. And it was between
Oh,
the first and the second period of the first game between the Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights. And then they moved it 6 hours. But it's, and if there were fans there, that would have been a disaster.
yeah, it would have been refund city. A lot of people would have been asking for the money back. That would have been, like you said, yeah, an advert disaster for the NHL there. But I mean, think of it this way: if you could take that and you could put bleachers all around that, maybe 5, 10,000 people max. That's basically the hockey version of what the MLB is doing with that Field of Dreams game between the Yankees and the White Sox.
Mm-hmm.
And how beautiful is that game going to be?
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah. I mean, if you build it, they will come. It's like the real life version of it. And it just, the aesthetics are amazing. It's the game in its purest form. And you're outside with the elements. And everything is just perfect. I like I said, I would rather see that than 70 million stadium series games per year, and it loses its luster.
Well, I think the one thing that they did and they were kind of smart about was, and you got to give Gary Bettman a lot of credit about the outdoor games. Was first it was the novelty in the Winter Classic, then it was one, then it was two, then eventually we got to 2014 and they introduced the Stadium Series. You're going to get some franchises that want an outdoor game and probably don't, um, for the lack of a better word, I'll use deserve an outdoor game. Like the New Jersey Devils. Not enough people care about the Devils
No,
to warrant an outdoor game. But you know
nope.
what? You put them in Yankee Stadium with the New York Rangers. Now you got an outdoor game. And while you're at it, you get the Islanders in there. Islanders Devils isn't going to sell anywhere. Islanders Rangers is going to sell. Rangers Devils are going to sell. It's just sheer numbers. It's just what we got. The locale of some of these stadiums was the real attraction. South Bend, Indiana, the Naval Academy, the Air Force Academy. Um, they
The
got to do
big
one.
the
They got
big
to do
house in
one.
Michigan.
The big house in Michigan. Um, And if I recall, that was before they started the stadium series when they did the Big House. But it's
Well, the first college game outdoors was played there, and they did
well,
that
yeah,
off of the Heritage Classic idea. So, and that one in Michigan, that held the record before the NHL broke it with like 100 and something thousand fans there.
yes,
Michigan
and Michigan State, and who was the goaltenders in that? Are I think both goaltenders in the game. Ryan Miller in Michigan State, and I think it was Ty Conklin for Michigan.
I don't know if I remember that game wasn't. I don't think it was that early. Oh, 2001. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that the original one was done. Yeah. Okay. So that might have been Conklin and Miller then.
Yeah. And then sure enough, they face off against each other in the first one in 2008. Yeah. And then we had the junior game that did that. So again, it's one of those things every player would actually kill to go play for. But man, just looking at those views of Lake Tahoe was absolutely stunning. Although of course, once again, what did you think about it? Comment below.
Did you like that video? Of course you did. So why not check out some more of our content? You can check the playlist right here or right here,